welcome to today's class. Today we are going to be making little guys that are catching snowflakes with their tongue. Let me show you, like this. Alright, have you ever seen snow? I've only seen snow once in my life and it was very, very cold. Do you know what snow is? Do you know how snowflakes form? Let me tell you quickly. High up in the sky, you've got small little droplets of water. Now when it's nice and warm, the droplets will fall from the sky and you get rain. That's correct. But if it's really, really cold, those tiny little droplets will freeze and you'll get tiny little pieces of ice. And what happens is more droplets of water attach to the ice and they all freeze. Then they come together and they grow a bit bigger and you get a snowflake. And when you've got enough snowflakes, they all fall from the sky and you get snow. Did you know that no snowflakes look the same? If you've got millions and millions and millions and millions of snowflakes, they all look different. They all have different designs. I'm going to show you some designs later on. Alright, so the little guy we're going to draw today is catching snowflakes on his tongue. So if a snowflake drops or lands on your tongue, what do you think will happen? Of course, it will melt. The snowflake is cold and your tongue is warm, so it will melt. So let's get to the fun crafty part. What do we need to do this craft? First, this is just paper that I use in case there's a spill or a boo-boo. You can use paper or you can use an old cloth that you've got lying around the house. Don't use mommy's nice cloth. Find an old one. Then I've got an A3 cardboard. Nice thick craft board. This is a pom-pom. You can make pom-poms or you can just use your wool or any string that you've got lying around the house will work. I've got a permanent marker. You can use a permanent marker, or if you're afraid you're going to make a mistake, you can use a pencil. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use a permanent marker so that you can see what I'm doing. Then, very important, I have got oil pastels. You can use oil pastels or wax crayons, but it must be either oil pastels or wax crayons. I am going to show you a very cool trick with these later on. Then you need something round, an old plate or an old bowl, anything round that we're going to use to draw your little man's head, because I can't do a nice circle. So I need something to make a circle with. Then I've got, this is water paint. It's tempera blocks. It's basically just water paint blocks. So you can use any water paint you've got in the house, but it must be water paint. All right. And then obviously, if we're going to paint, I've got a brush and a bucket with water. Now let's get started. On your paper, you are going to do a head first, because your little man needs a head. On your paper, you put your little plate, and all around the plate, you draw a circle to get the head. Okay. Ta-da! You can do it in pencil first, like I said, or you can do it with Koki. It doesn't matter. So now you've got a head. So I think let's add a little nose. So I'm adding a little nose on top because he is looking up, because he's catching snowflakes with his mouth. So what else do we need? Yes, a nice big mouth. Let's draw a nice big open mouth like that. There you go. Now if you've got got a big open mouth like that, what do you see? You are going to see some teeth and a tongue. So let's give them some teeth and a tongue. So now there is my little face. You can see his nose and some teeth and his tongue. What else should we give him? A body. All right. And because it's snowing, I think it's cold. So we are going to give him a nice thick scarf all around his neck. A nice thick scarf. And then he needs some arms. Let's give him some arms. Like that. And a body. Okay. So there is our little man. He is busy catching snowflakes on his tongue and he's looking up. He's got a nice scarf on because it's cold. And there's his arms and his body. So now we are going to do the most fun part, my favorite part. We are going to decorate it. I've already made one earlier. I'm sorry, I cheated a little bit, but I've already colored mine in. Okay, and I gave him some curly hair. I always wanted curly hair when I was young, but I don't, unfortunately. But I gave him some curly hair and a nice colorful scarf and a nice colorful sweater. So this you're going to color in with your pastels, your oil pastels or your wax crayons. You're going to use that and you're going to color in your little man. Now I know that you don't want to sit there and watch me coloring in. You want to start coloring in. So what we're going to do is we are going to pause this video and you are going to finish coloring in. And when you finish coloring in, you can play again and we are going to carry on. All right. Are you ready? Get set. Color in. Hello. Welcome back. I hope you've already decorated your man and you are finished. Now, what do you think is missing on our picture? What are we doing today? We are catching snowflakes. But now, there's no snowflakes for our little man to catch. So we should add snowflakes. Alright, like I said, there are so many different designs of snowflakes. Just look at all these different designs. See, there are so many different shapes and designs of snowflakes. So we are going to design our own and we're going to put some snowflakes here for our little guy to catch. So you take a white oil pastel. Let me take off the paper. A white oil pastel because our snowflakes are white. And on your blank piece, we are going to do white snowflakes. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, white snowflakes on white paper, you're not going to see them. I know, but I am going to show you a trick with paint when we are done. So, trust me, take your white and then we're going to do some white snowflakes. So now you must design your own little snowflakes. And there's no wrong way and there's no right way. You can design any shape of snowflake you want. So you take your crayon and you draw the lines nice and thick. Because you want nice, thick, white, fluffy snowflakes. All over your page, just draw your snowflakes. And then we will continue when you are done. So keep drawing. I think one more for me. Are you almost finished with your snowflakes? If you feel that you're getting behind, you can pause the video quickly and you can play it again when you are ready. Alright, so you can't see them because they're white, but I've got nice lots of snowflakes on top here. So now for the magic part, or is it science? I'm going to show you. I am going to use blue paint on my little thingy. There's a blue paint and water. So what you do is you get some of your blue paint and we're going to paint the sky. Right. All you do is get your blue paint and you paint all over your page like this. And can you see what's happening? Suddenly, you can see your snowflakes. I'm going to show you a close-up of what happens. Watch. Isn't it cool? Why does that happen? Can anyone tell me why it happens? It's because you've got the wax or the oil pastels, and over that you are painting with water paint. Now the water paint can't stick to the wax crayon, so it just comes off. How cool is that? Okay, so we are going to finish painting our background quickly. I want blue all around the back, nice blue skies. All around your little face and behind your face. It's a lovely, lovely blue sky day. So let's finish painting this. I am almost done, then I'm going to show you mine. Almost done. So a bit more blue behind this scarf. And there you go. Mine's still a little wet. But there you go. Our little man catching big fluffy snowflakes on his tongue. Look at that. How cool is that? Now, when your paint is dry, you can add loads more decorations to your man if you want. I've got a pom-pom. Where's my pom-pom? That I think I'm going to stick onto his jersey. What do you think? Maybe there? Or onto, yeah, maybe onto his scarf, like there. I don't know. Where should we stick it? I'll see. You can also take wool or string and you can stick it on your scarf, on his jersey. You can take wool or string and make hair with it. Nice long hair or short hair, you can stick it on. If you've got white wool or white string, you can also put that on your snowflakes. So you've got nice snowflakes that stick out even more. And that is it. You can carry on and you can still decorate as much as you want. And I hope that someday I get to see the pictures of our little men that you made. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Be safe. Bye-bye.